Hello and welcome to today's morning Feel Good Flow. This morning we're just going to spend a few minutes waking up the body, checking in with ourselves mentally, emotionally, and physically, just to begin our day with a little bit of awareness and welcoming some peace into our days. So if you're ready, go ahead and grab a mat and let's get to it. All right, my friends, let's begin seated at the center of our mat today, however is comfortable for you, where you can find a tall, present posture here. Maybe inviting the eyelids to close. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, allow the shoulder blades to drop down and away from the ears. And allow your awareness to settle on the breath. Take note of the state of your body today, any areas of stiffness or tension. Bringing your awareness to the state of your mind and emotions today. Just noticing if your thoughts are still, if they're turbulent, fast. Without judgment, just noticing whatever condition you're in today with acceptance. And when you're ready, go ahead and invite the eyelids to open. And we're going to begin in our child's pose at the back of the mat. Big toes together, leaving a little space between the knees. As you exhale, begin walking those fingertips forward. Forehead dropping toward the mat. See if you can reach those fingers a little further with your next exhale. And begin to settle here. Just allowing any stiffness in the low back to begin to ease away. As you exhale, begin to round through the spine, hips dropping forward, chest opening, maybe lifting the thighs off the mat. As you exhale, dropping the knees, leading with the hips as you round back into child's pose. Again, inhale around forward. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, rounding back. Tuck the toes this time. Lead with the hips as you press back into down dog. Now inhale forward, coming into our plank. Again, exhale, lead with the hips. Roll back into down dog. So continuing to make that wave-like motion with the body. But in our plank and down dog this time. Moving with your breath here. Maybe allowing those hips to drop all the way forward this time, or down. Releasing through the glutes. Just noticing what's happening in the low back and the hips. Exhale, lead the back, or the hips rolling back to down dog. Just inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, stepping forward, grounding that back heel down, inhaling for our warrior one. As you exhale, draw those elbows down, opening through the chest. Inhale, reaching the arms forward. Exhale, opening the chest. Continuing to move with your breath here, making sure that front knee isn't going past the toes. Inhale as you extend forward. Exhale, open. One more time. Exhale, open the chest. Release the arms, interlacing the fingers besides the index fingers. Then exhale, Releasing those hands further down that back leg. Inhale. Exhale, diving forward for a humble warrior. Right shoulder coming on the inside of that right knee. Maybe dropping even lower if you can. Think about that forehead reaching towards the mat. If you're up higher today too, that's completely fine. Just be wherever you are today. Breathing into the body here for a moment. Noticing what's happening. Building intentional strength here as we pay attention to our form and alignment. Being aware of the areas engaging to hold us here. Good. Go ahead and come back up. Reaching those arms down once more. Then release the hands to the mat, stepping into plank. Take your flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Holding it here for a moment, maybe walking out your dog, maybe finding stillness, whatever feels best for you this morning. Take an inhale. As you exhale, round through that plank once more. Exhale, rounding back. Rolling forward, maybe allowing the hips to drop down. And exhale, rolling back. Once more, inhale. And exhale, round it back. Inhale, left leg for three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping to the front of the mat, grounding that back heel, adjusting if you need to here. Again, make sure that front knee stays about above the ankle, not going past those toes. And we're going to inhale, arms up. Think about squaring those hips toward the front of the mat. Exhale as we peel the chest open. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, cactusing those arms. Moving at your own speed here. Prioritizing stability, balance. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Releasing the arms. Interlacing those hands, except those index fingers as we point down that back leg. Opening the chest here. Sinking the hips forward. Take an inhale. And exhale, coming down into our humble warrior. Left shoulder coming along the inside of the left knee this time. Forehead reaching toward that mat. Just noticing the difference between those two sides as we're here. Finding a drishti point or point of focus with your gaze if you're having trouble balancing. Maybe close your eyes if you want to take it up a notch. Challenge that balance. Feel that fire building in the muscles here. Breathing through the discomfort. Just a moment longer. And inhale, lift that chest, reaching down the legs once more. And releasing for plank. Step back into our plank. Exhale for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, sinking back to that child's pose. Just taking a rest in our child's pose here. Enjoying the stillness. Taking this opportunity to check back in with yourself. Notice what's happening within the body. Being aware of your breathing, your heart rate, sensations throughout the muscles. Good, go ahead and exhale, coming into our tabletop. Then we're just going to find our way into a single leg butterfly here. Right foot coming into the inner thigh. Let's inhale, reaching that right arm up. Exhale, reaching to the left. Think about opening that chest up toward the sky. As we just take a few deep breaths into this right hip and side body. Inhale, lifting the chest. We're going to turn slightly towards that leg now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over that leg, reaching for the foot. Taking just a few more breaths here. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Every inhale, imagining drawing that breath into those areas of tension. As you exhale, imagining that stiffness melting out of the body. Good, go ahead and inhale, lifting the chest back up. And just find your way to the other side now. Extending the right leg, left foot coming into the inner thigh. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bending to the right. Opening that chest up and out. Just noticing any difference on this side from the first side. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully and slowly. Good, go ahead and release, returning to center. Inhale, both arms up as we turn toward that right leg. Exhale, folding over the leg. Folding first from the hips, then allowing the chest and forehead to melt forward. Just being aware of how this slight change in the pose is changing where the sensation is happening. Being present in your body through this experience. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Go ahead and release, slowly inhaling as you roll that spine back to center. And just meeting me in a comfortable seat for a final breath together. Just taking one more moment to notice any changes that have happened throughout the body, the mind, or emotions. And as you inhale, reach the arms up toward the sky. Exhale. Hands prayer, heart center, as you thank yourself for taking the time to honor your mind and body in this way today. Thank you so much for joining me for another short, feel-good morning practice. If you enjoyed today's class, please consider helping me out by giving this video a thumbs up and by subscribing if you haven't already. in order to stay up to date with all of my latest classes. These are also the 2 easiest and free ways that you can help support this channel and help me to be able to continue making this types of free content for you guys. Thank you again for joining me for today's practice. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Namaste.